Apparently, according to the priestess upstairs, there are two options for getting out of here. Although Sentius has suggested there is a third and a fourth, but the priestess's options involved finding a guide to get me out of here, but the other one seemed to be, well, going and complaining to the manager, so to speak. Probably somewhat forcefully. And considering the manager is a god, it's probably a pretty tall task. Okay, well now we've got the philosophical discussion out of the way. What is your story and what's your name?
You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night, I found myself in a tavern, in an argument with a drunk mercenary. It became heated, he drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx.
You're aware of all,
opposite
okay.
Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Okay, I've got so many questions, because from the sounds of things, you realized where you were the instant you arrived on the riverbank, which is pretty impressive. Hades! You've been here a long time. But are you saying that he can't see you down here? Is it because there are no statues and you're not in sight of the temple? But you're Greek, aren't you? You've been here a while, I'm guessing.
They are one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before that, my people called him Hades.
Right. Why can't you return to the surface? Yeah, same reason everyone else, I guess.
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here.
Oh, is it just...
I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
So he can't actually see you down here and send the what do you call them? Furies. All right. Or is it just that his furies never come down this far? Why can't you tell me your name, by the way?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
Ah. All right. You know what? Not totally stupid. Okay. Where is everyone else that came down with you?
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Kabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years.
So, this does mean people can actually die here. Like, for real. Which begs the next question, what happens when you die here in the underworld? Okay, you know what? How have you survived down here?
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need.
Yeah.
And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter. The greater challenge is the isolation. So I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But, like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner.
Right. Fair enough. Okay, let's talk about
As
something
you
else then.
wish.
Yeah, so... You don't know a way out of here. Haven't I just asked that one? Haven't I? Didn't I?
Ha! If I did, would I be living like this?
I mean, no. No, it's very true. And I'm guessing you're not a fan of the Golden Rule?
Did we not discuss it at
Yeah,
length
yeah.
already? Oh, I see. You're toying with me. Ha!
No. I'm just trying to get clarification. Do you know where I can find a plaque that was removed from... No, first of all, I want to... Where is Kabash?
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile.
Oh.
To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead.
Okay.
And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
Right, that's what I've been seeing. So Kabash is somewhat defensive, and he doesn't want the Romans to know about it because they'll destroy it, or he's just annoyed with them and he might think I'm one. Here's the other question, though. I'm looking for a Greek, an Egyptian, a Roman, and an unknown plaque. Wouldn't the Egyptian plaque be older than the Greek one? And wouldn't that mean you got here and the Egyptians were set up already and you tore down... You know what? Let's just ask, what does this have to do with Kabash?
I'm getting to that. You see, it was among these old Greek relics that I found the thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
And how did it get here?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail.
Right, this better not be a trap. No, it's not. The thing is, were there no gold statues when you got here? Didn't you realize that there'd been a cycle or two before? Okay, anyway, what's in there then?
There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate.
All right. Okay, I will take the key. I'll be... So, of course, this already covers...
I enjoyed our chat, but please, keep my presence here a secret, yes?
Of course, absolutely. Right. So I've now got to go in and... How do I just wander past you without knocking things over? Where am I heading? This is your... Okay. A large tub which has been converted into a rather eccentric bed. Okay. I don't suppose you've got a map, do you? Okay, well, I'm guessing the catacombs are going to be found downwards, yeah? There do seem to be...
You've returned.
I never really left. That's where I came in. Oh, I saw them! I don't really want to step across there. I saw a doorway, didn't I? When I came in? I didn't come in here. I came up in that... There! Right. So that... Yeah, right. That's almost certainly the catacombs. So what is up here? Yeah, I know you're probably wondering why I'm not heading towards the catacombs, or even back towards the surface. It's, an old habit. Archaeologist thing. Alright. I am not sure I'll be able to get back up here if I drop there, so let's not do that yet. What would happen if I dropped into the water? I'd probably just swim over there, wouldn't I? Okay, never mind. Okay.
You've returned.
Looks like there's something over there as well. Right. So, you gave me a key. Yeah. Okay, definitely catacomb. Okay, the dead in the underworld, do they stay dead? Am I going to be facing zombies is what I'm asking. I mean, I've got a bow and I could probably deal with it. Seriously, is it not strange to have, like, dead people and catacombs in the afterlife? And you and your friends tunneled all of this in the solid rock. Okay, that's fairly impressive. A friend of the Philosopher. This must be one of the Philosopher's 11 friends who he outlived. I mean, he did say they were digging the catacombs and then they discovered another tunnel. Maybe they... Oh no, this is not a tunnel. This is... They were... Okay, so that's 2 friends. We've... Okay, is that one of his friends, or is that... Well, I'm assuming that must have been his friends. He didn't say we discovered... Whoa, this place is pretty big. Alright, and they were planning for... Let me see... See, this looks like a catacomb that's been discovered, because there's rubble as well. Like, over time, it's been destroyed. Maybe he's exaggerating how much input they... You know what? Maybe I should just focus on... Yeah, I should definitely... Friend of the Philosopher. So some of them, you didn't even bother wrapping. You just chucked them in a space. Some of them are your friends. Wait a minute. Okay, 11. I am now absolutely determined to get to the bottom of this mystery. 1, 2, 3. I promise I will not cackle. 4, definitely. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're missing 1. I may have... 11. Okay, if we find any more, we know... Wait a minute. Some of the empty spaces is because people, just dropped dead on the spot and he couldn't be bothered moving them. I suppose at some point you'd probably get a bit... What's the... Those are bricks. This is the tunnel they discovered. This... Okay, these are bricks. These are bricks. That's bricks and mortar. Did they have bricks and mortar? I mean, I know a lot of ancient civilizations use large stones, but like these look like, well, modern bricks with what seems to be modern mortar. I mean, okay, I'm an archaeologist. Probably should know this. Okay, don't take your bow out in case you meet the guy. You don't want to seem hostile. And arches. When were arches? Okay, so that would be a yes on the zombies. Arches, weren't they... They appeared in Europe in the Gothic era, but I think... weren't they something that were brought back from the Middle East around the era of the Crusades, or am I just completely and utterly... Okay, and once upon a time, the Furies, as he called them, were definitely down here. I mean, this just looks like... These look like bricks. These definitely look like bricks. This just feels a bit more like a modern European tunnel. Like, very modern. Not necessarily European, obviously, but I was more thinking... No, there's something about it. Feels like it could be under... I don't know. A city in modern Rome. Okay. This, however, definitely feels Egyptian. Broken Egyptian statue. The remains of broken statue neglected for thousands of years. Egyptian board game called Senate. The rules for which are long forgotten. Door seems to be locked from the other side. Right, so we're finding... Oh, I see a path. And if I want to keep my feet dry, I should... What am I stuck on? So you guys may have been here for thousands of years. You know, I've just realised I've been assuming I was sent back in time this entire... Well, time. It's very difficult to use language sometimes. But what happens if I'm still in my time? And these people have just been here for such a long time, they've forgotten? This pillar is clearly Egyptian. What is it doing here? I mean, that would explain... to some degree, the mismap. See, now that's... Okay, that's not Egyptian. Egyptians did not have arches. Did they have arches? I am absolutely convinced Egyptians did not have arches. Pretty damn sure they didn't have... Oh, I've just realised. What happens if that's... No, that's... Oh, that's a statue. I was going to say, what happens if that's the man I'm looking for? But... Okay, that's Egyptian attire, I think. Slave attire, maybe? Okay. Yeah, no, that door does... Something is very, very wrong here. I mean more wrong than, you know, previously. Okay, you. I'm going to assume are one of the Oh God, I really shouldn't make that assumption. No, I'm going to make that assumption. I'm going to make that assumption. I'm not getting attacked by mummies. But I am being attacked by mummies. I'm just not letting them get to me. Okay. Another one over there. And over there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Yeah, I can't see very far without the torch, but I can't shoot very far without the bow. So let's go with the bow. Right, okay. Still Egyptian attire by the looks of things. Okay, is that Anubis? That's Anubis, isn't it? Isn't he the god of... Who's the Egyptian god of the underworld? Isn't that Anubis? Set. Oh God, my worst archaeologist ever. Oh, wait. I don't like that. Whoa, okay. Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Wait. Come here. Nice. Okay. Alright. Someone trying to get in there. Oh, we can get up. An Egyptian plaque which translates to the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. So this was actually the city. Oh, so in each era, this god creates a whole new city for that people. Or maybe this city just got buried in the sands of time and then the Greek one appeared and they built that. Then the Romans acquired that, as our scholar said. Romans are wont to do. An Egyptian man looks like he was running from something. Okay, I may not be an expert, but I'm pretty sure that the Egyptians ran in a very similar manner to the rest of us. That would be considered crawling. Oh. Okay. I'm going to assume that this is not who I'm here to see, so... Can I make that jump? Gonna feel pretty silly if I try and fail. Having said that... Oh, actually, now that I look at it, I don't think there's a way... I might check to see if there is a way across, first of all. But I don't think so. It does look a little... Okay. You are... I missed. I actually missed. I was trying to get a headshot, but I... Oh, come on, that was... Yeah, headshot does it. Headshot does it. But you've got to make the actual shot. I am... Yeah, I am curious as to whether there's something to inspect over here. And yes, loot. Make no apologies. Oh no, I didn't need to get over there. Statue of Arkad. An ancient Egyptian deity said to guard against evil spirits and welcome the dead to the underworld. Thank you very much, I guess. So... Yeah, no, I can get over here. Woo. Nope, can't inspect that. Right. Okay, then. What is that a statue to? For some reason, it makes me think of a cobra head. Okay. Egyptian plaque. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Yeah. Okay, that does not look like a... Oh, it's a pharaoh's... yeah, no, my imagination. Were the pharaoh's headdresses supposed to look like a cobra? Possibly. Does that look like it's a picture? Or something scratched out? Alright, so, I'm going to guess this is Kabash. And I have to be very careful with my words here. And even more careful about taking my bow out.
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
Okay. I'm Gordon. Who are you?
I am Kabash. And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors,
Actually, no. Do I? I'm just looking for an Egyptian plaque. Isn't that pretty much admitting to what he said? Look, do I look Greek or Roman to you?
Trousers, boots, curious here. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want?
Alright, got no choice. I'm looking for an Egyptian plaque. Just a specific one. I'm not here to loot everything else, but it's kind of important.
To what end?
I want to return it to the obelisk. Yeah! Surely this would be something you'd be for. I'm returning the Egyptian plaque to where it belongs outside the Great Temple. Although, was that temple even in existence when your people were here? It looks like your people were in a different place. Maybe it was a bigger city then. Anyway, I want to return it to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
Okay. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that was a little too easy. It was, but let's not... I was hoping to inspect it, but okay. Let's be polite. Thank you.
Now, as for the other plaque.
The fourth plaque. Okay, because I know where... Right, I've got the Roman one. I know where the Greek one is. I've got the Egyptian one. So the fourth plaque, you know about that?
Indeed. I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit. And there it was.
Could I possibly have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Okay. Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
How so?
I will tell you. But first, do you know what this place is?
Yes. The Egyptian underworld. Right, okay. The Duat.
Indeed. And I see you know our history. This is the Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them.
Yeah.
When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades.
Yeah.
Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti,
I think
they
I know where this
renamed
is
to
going.
Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten.
Right.
My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
And let me guess. I can see why you'd be unhappy with the Greeks and Romans. I totally do. But
I am glad to hear it, which brings me to this other, fourth plaque.
right.
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us.
Right.
But this, I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
Right. Okay. See, I was expecting a plaque that was later than the Roman one, maybe, because of Christians being around there. Okay. Of course, they haven't had time to really, you know, not quite sure how they would somehow make this their own underworld anyway. Okay, but what does the inscription say?
You will never
Oh,
know.
no.
This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Okay. Do it and I kill you. No, stop. I need that. Please. Please. Should I just ask? Please not. And I'll talk to him. Tell him I need it. Look, please don't.
You are too late.
Oh, for God.
It is done.
No. Now I'm going to have to go in after it.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
I've got no choice. We'll see. First, I have some questions for you. I do. Me. Should I have lied? No. Maybe. All right. Because here's the thing. I mean, I can always start the cycle again, come down and lie to him. But all right. Well, first, I've got some questions for you.
If it will help you to see reason, then ask.
No, it's not going to. Okay. What's your story?
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of
Right.
the city the Greeks built over it.
Yeah.
I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kerti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd.
You had a
It
coin.
did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kerti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
Right. Is there something special about the coin this man gave you, or is it the coin of betrayal, or... I'm guessing you don't know a way out of this underworld, right?
This is where I belong,
Oh, okay.
as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
Okay, but then don't you want to remember the truth? In which case you should acknowledge the fourth tablet that you just threw away. What do you think about the golden rule?
I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
Right. What are you... Right, by the way, this hole you've just forced me to jump into, what's down there?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls.
Okay.
All I know is it would be unwise to venture down there.
Perhaps. That just makes me want to go down there even more. No, it doesn't, but alright, perhaps.
Most unwise.
Yeah? Got no choice?
Good. Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
What do you see in my eyes? I told you I'm going down there. I need the plaque.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up.
You figured I was
Madness.
bluffing. I'll find a way back up.
We shall see.
Man. I'm sort of hating you right now. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Beware the children of Amit.
This is pretty much par for the course with me. Jumping into giant holes, not knowing what I'm going to land on. Doesn't make me hate you any less. Okay, here goes. What? Oh, that's the plaque. I was going to say don't land on anything hard. Okay, I got the plaque. Nerd. Okay, what? Okay, let's just get out of it. Right. Whoa, I can't. Why can't I get up? Let me get up. Let me just. I gotta go that way. That's why. All right. Before I do anything, I wanna. Where the Herculean collect all 4 stolen plaques. I've kind of. Oh no, I'm still missing one. Got it. Sumerian plaque. It's Sumerian. Nurgle, the fierce one. Okay. Right. Yeah. Did they create the gods? Or did they acquire them from someone too? Yeah. Seems to be the way of things, doesn't it? Oh, did the Sumerians have arches? Maybe it was the Sumerians that... Maybe I'm wrong about arches. Why did I... Maybe it was just that arches didn't exist in Europe until they brought them back from the Middle East. Oh, they brought them back from the Middle East. Obviously, they were in the Middle East. Yeah, but we're yeah, okay, you know what? Stop thinking about it. There's an arch. And you're a terrible archaeologist who should have been paying way more attention in class. Bird-headed statue. An ancient Sumerian statue of a man with a head of a bird. Perhaps this is Kumut Tabal, the man with a bird headdress who Rufius saw when he awoke by the river. Okay. Okay. Same statue. Okay. Sumerian attack. What on earth? those swords? No, I need the light at the moment. Oh no, they're just... Oh, it's spikes. It's... Why are they green? Did you make it out of copper? An eroded set of barricades. It looks like these Sumerians were trying to defend themselves from something. What else? Oh, is it brass that goes green with time? It is, isn't it? It's brass, did it? I'm probably now failing at metallurgy as well. Okay. A boulder. Sisyphus. Alright, okay. Okay, excuse me, sorry. I'm really sorry. I know that was very rude jumping on your friend. God, these people have been here for thousands and thousands of years. Yeah. Love the braids. Why am I whispering? Why am I whispering? Why am I whispering? I mean, really, seriously. I have a feeling that if there's anything here, it's going to hear me regardless. Ancient stone tablet. Stranger, heed the final words of Namkuzu. Bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods commanded. We planted and harvested together. We shared bread and beer. We accepted newcomers with open arms as if family. But with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained, and soon we were as strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves and ate and drank alone. And it was there in the empty space between us that sin took root. Nurgle's sentience have awoken and clamour at our barricades. Learn from our You know what, I've got to say, all things considered, seeing as he was actually carving this into a stone tablet, he wrote rather a lot, rather quickly. I mean, bravo. You know what? That is an interesting lesson to learn. Look after everyone. Make sure people's basic needs are met. And sin, if you want to call it that, is a lot less likely to take root. Basically, people who are warm, dry, content and well-fed are a lot less likely to stir up trouble. The occasional encounter with a bit of nookie every now and again also helps. I wonder how many people will not even understand what I mean by nookie. Although I do suspect the way I said it pretty much explains it, right? Yeah, sorry, I know I'm babbling. I am babbling. Okay. How was that a barricade? What is this? Corroded brass plate! I feel vindicated. I feel like I should focus. Corroded brass plate with Sumerian markings on it. It appears to be a pressure plate for some kind of... Don't step on it. Okay. For some sort of trap. That's... Okay. So if you gave me what happened, did this... I mean, these people look like they've been impaled on spikes. You know what? I think we just avoid that. That looks like something we should definitely avoid. The only thing is there anything over there that... step on them. Okay, let's hope that comes out on that side. If it does, I will be content. Okay. Strange object. A strange stone object in the shape of a suitcase. We'll probably never know what this was for. No idea. Trying to come up with something. Sort of failing. A stone suit. Oh, it's not a suitcase. It's a weight, isn't it? It's probably a weight. Look at it. It's got a handle on it. It's for weighing things. Is there a set of scales nearby? And probably these symbols indicate how heavy it is. Or I'm completely wrong. I'm going to go with weight. I mean, really, those do look like the sort of things you'd have a bunch of them, and if you're trying to weigh, I don't know, like a cow or something, you put a bunch of them on one side of the scale. I'm trying to imagine getting a cow on a scale. You know what? Again, babbling. Can I get... Oh, I can. I just can't. Okay, try not to stab yourself in the bottom. Ah. Wait, there's a door over there? I didn't see that door. Now I've got to go back. Although apparently I'm not going back that way. Okay, no. And I'm not going back that way either. Wait. There was a door. Sorry. There was a door? Ah, I'm almost certainly not going to be able to get up there, am I? Whoa, run, whoa, no, sideways. Okay, boulders, got it. Ha, ha, ha. Right, okay. Aha, I did wonder. Actually. Okay, what did that actually break something? Maybe. I did wonder briefly, not when I looked at this one, but when I looked at the other one. There, that panel there, and then that slope. I thought to myself, I wonder if we're going to get one of those Indiana Jones rolling ball things coming down. Right idea, wrong place. Okay. Also, right idea, wrong place there too. Am I seeing someone up there? All right, I gotta know now. I gotta know. Okay. Whoa. Oh. I thought it might open up. It might cause the place to flood, is what it might do. Okay. Yeah, no, maybe that would... Oh, hello. Hi. Yes, I do see this, and I do say to myself, you...
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction.
Oh, come on.
That was a promise. You will die here.
There's no need for this to end in violence. Get out of my other one of those. Look, we don't need to fight. If we fight, the golden rule gets broken.
I disagree.
Oh, wait, no, the gods can't see down here, right? The gods can't see?
Perpetuating this sacrilege. But you persisted.
Oh, come on, you've got...
You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Just hear me out.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
Okay. If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. Ooh, there's no shame in building on the works of the people who came before you. I'm just trying to replace all plaques taken from the desecrated obelisk. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you. Well, he disagrees. He disagrees. He does disagree because he thinks the people that came after him were shamed, and so he feels shamed. If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed. Come on, are you not a man of honor? Do to others as you would do. You know that one that you say? Oh, God, this is going to be the wrong choice. But no. If something can be destroyed by truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth.
Then you admit it.
Oh,
you
no,
wish
bad
to
choice.
destroy the sacred
No,
beliefs of my people.
Not.
I will not allow this. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Mahat.
Oh, I don't want to have to kill you.
I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Yes! Probably, but you can blame your priests for that, not me. He's not in the mood, isn't he? Isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in of itself? Your motto, remember? Do unto others as you would have them do to you. I know that's not what you said, but it was the basic point. Isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in and of itself?
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Even if your beliefs about the afterlife weren't quite accurate, isn't the important things that they motivated you to live good lives? If you were only good in life because you expected a reward, were you really good? No. Even if your beliefs in the afterlife weren't quite accurate, isn't it important that they motivated you to live good lives?
Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
Oh, my point is, please don't shoot me with a bloody arrow. Are you going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters most, just because you found you were misled?
You are persuasive. Very well. I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque.
Oh,
I will
nice.
remain here for a while and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs.
Okay, no, that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it, because honestly... Oh, there's one... Had you not said that, I'm afraid I was probably going to wait for you to come down here to shoot me and then jump on this and watch you get squashed, and I didn't really want to get you squashed. What's the way out? I'm going to try and get up here without touching the thing. Okay. Oh, no, not. Don't seem aggressive. Oh. Do you mind if I have a quick look around myself? I'm a student of ancient cultures, including your own. Sort of, a little bit. Apparently I'm not that curious. Okay. Alright then. Nope, I will get out of your hair. There's a saying where I come from. It doesn't mean I'm actually in your hair. Yeah, it was nice meeting you. Thank you very much for not shooting me.